We're just doing normal things on the boat.
Going to town vehicle.
Look at all them turkeys. 2 days in a row they've been right here.
Yeah.
I got green slime. I've been stripping the varnish off of the rails and then epoxying it. That's what I'm doing today. Happy joy fun. When I'm done with the top, then I gotta get the heat gun out. I gotta do the sides and try and get some off of the bottom as well. If I can get it all down to nice, pretty new teak, sand it, get it nice and smooth, and then I'll put 2 coats of epoxy resin on it.
So I have stripped, sanded, and put 2 coats of epoxy on my handrail or my grab rail, and then that's this rub rail down here. I need to sand it again and get it smooth, and then start the varnishing. We'll see how this goes. I'm using 150 grit right now, in a 3M rubber sanding block.
What you doing?
Both things. We're doing Sailing for Smiles things today.
Right.
How's it going, babe?
Hey, it's going great. Look.
All right.
We're another step towards official.
Coming back from grocery shopping, going to the Walmarts.
What now?
God. Goodness gracious. So the day started out really well. I installed a manual windlass on the front of the boat. A couple of 3 weeks ago. And my neighbor said, "Hey, your windlass is backward." And I said, "Yes, I know. I did it that way on purpose because the chain is on the left-hand side. My bower anchor is on the left, so I wanted the chain portion on the left." He was like, "Okay."
And then a couple days later, I thought, well, I better go check it. So I put the little handle in it and I started working the windlass, and he was right. So when I do the windlass, instead of lifting the anchor off the bottom, what it does is it puts the anchor onto the bottom. I was like, oh man, I screwed this up. So today was a beautiful day. I figured, okay, I'm gonna get this done. We got up, got going, and I unbolted the windlass, and it's 7-inch bolts on the bow. So we had to take everything out of the front of the boat. Took the bolts out, cleaned up everything, got the old caulk off, recaulked it, put it back on, bolted it down. Everything went great. It took me, I don't know, 2 hours max. And I thought I better go check it and make sure it works. I put it back on the exact same way. I'm thinking, oh my God, I am getting so old. I am losing my mind. So went back up, did it all over again, and then I broke a bolt the second time. And now we just filled up our water tanks, and my bilge filled up with water. So I'm trying to figure out why every time I fill my water tanks up, my bilge fills up with water. Obviously, I have a leak in my water tank. We found the one on the port side of the boat. There was just an old hole in the tank that had nothing in it. So when you filled the tank up, all the water just ran out the hole. I took the lid off of the water tank, and here's what I found. Bink. So there's a hole in the side of the tank, and this was the only thing holding this in was the foam. I have no idea how long it was like that. And so now we're working on the other side, and you know, I got water all underneath the sole. You know, it's only like that deep, but it just keeps filtering into the bilge. And I want my bilge to be as dry as I can keep it. So we're tearing the boat up again, trying to figure out where this water leak is from. Never a dull moment on a boat. So there's your water tank leak. So this is, it's heat welded. They spin this on to the tank, and it gets so fast that it just melts the two plastics together. Apparently it doesn't melt it very well. So same thing happened on the other tank, and I just bought a 5/8 inch bolt, put a bunch of tape on it and screwed it in there. So I'm hoping to do the same thing. All right, so this is what fits in the hole of the Craycore water tank. Once you break that spun on fitting off, a 5/8 inch stainless steel bolt with a bunch of Teflon tape around it screws right into the hole, stops the leak. This will be the third one that I've done. So this won't corrode, won't contaminate my tanks. I don't have to glue it.
All right, we got the engine out.
Woohoo! Like, once we get all this out of here, it's be like a little secret hidey hole. We could hide stuff in there.
There you go, lick it, baby, lick it. Goes in easier if you lick it.
Do this. because we've been on the boat for so long. Be right back.